Yeah. Good evening and welcome to Saturday on the Sound. That's right, everybody. We're back for our final show of
season.
final show of 2013, if you can believe it already.
We got a special guest here.
Yes, Craig is filling in tonight. He's doing double duty tonight, not only playing music but also hosting tonight with us. He's one of our co-hosts.
Or Justin Timberlake.
Yeah.
There you go.
No.
There you go. That's a better one.
Analogy.
Yeah, Marissa is not here.
Yes.
She had a death in her family, so
Right.
we send our condolences to her and her family, and we miss you, and we'll see you soon.
Yep, Mike Lally is home with the kids tonight, so I hope that's going well, buddy, and you're having some fun with the kids. I think he's watching live. He
Yes.
said he's going to try to call in at some point.
That's right. And Courtney had some family business to attend
and
to.
she was working today, too.
And she wasn't feeling well last night after
Yes.
the show, so...
Yes, this is double duty for us,
That's
actually.
right. That's right.
We were on last night with the St. John's show, the alumni show, and now we're back on Saturday on the Sound.
And for all you Dan Toronto fans out there,
Dan Toronto was there last night.
He does exist, and he's a
Yes.
happy boy. He got engaged.
He did. Congratulations, Dan.
And his wedding is in November 2014. So,
Yes.
So he's alive and well.
Yes, he is alive, which is good. He hasn't shown up in almost a year, but he's alive.
Exactly.
That was a great little Christmas gift last night.
It was.
He showed up for our holiday show there, and
Right.
now tonight we have our holiday show here tonight. So we're playing a little bit of Christmas music later on. We'll talk about some things that happened in 2013,
Yeah.
some memorable moments that will last for a lifetime. So we got a couple of them that we'll discuss later on today, and we'll discuss a little bit of songs. But our next show, we will go and count down the top songs of 2013, the top 13 songs
right, exactly.
of 2013, which was a big hit last year when we did the top 12 of 2012. So this year we'll have 13 for you. So and it was a
and
great
the
year of
show
music.
in January is going to be 14-14.
That's right. It means it's lucky.
That's right.
1414.
So
next
bet those
time.
numbers right away.
Yes, play the lottery this weekend.
And if you win,
Make sure those
remember
go.
us.
Yeah, share it with us, guys.
And if you're out there, give us a call at 1-855-446-7284, 855-446-7284, or join us on the chat line. And I want to hear Craig play any songs. Also, he's a chef, so maybe he'll tell us what his best recipe.
We should have brought a kitchen in here for you.
Yeah, exactly.
You could have cooked for us
Exactly.
tonight.
Triple duty.
I know,
Triple
right?
duty, exactly.
You could have been a musical guest and our cooking guest.
Exactly. So
Well, now we know for the future.
yeah,
The next time you come on, we're gonna have you cook. You'll be like, what was it, Chef Tell?
Chef
Remember he
Tell,
used to come on?
exactly. And then
You'll make a little. What's your specialty dish?
yeah, exactly.
Man, there's so many.
Well, it was interesting when we were talking in Dunkin' Donuts. You said you just started experimenting with stuff
Yeah.
and just creating different foods.
Yeah, I mean, my career as far as that is concerned has been kind of like the Iron Chef. You know,
Right.
I was a single guy at 17 years old living on my own, and I had to learn how to just feed myself. And you kind of pick things out of the
Trial
cupboard
by
and
fire,
you-
huh?
Yeah.
What can I mix with ramen noodles?
I'm
What
hungry.
can
I have to eat.
And it just escalated, and my love for cooking just grew.
Nice.
And I'd say if I had a specialty,
Yes.
it's a family recipe. My grandmother made these cranberry meatballs.
Cranberry,
Very
really?
meatball.
Yeah.
Very
It's like a-
festive for the holidays.
There you go.
Yeah, I actually do make it for the holidays.
I was going to say, I hope so.
Yeah.
You can use it for either Thanksgiving or for Christmas.
Yeah, I mean,
Works both ways.
Yeah, it's basically like your take on a Swedish meatball.
Okay.
And instead of grape jelly, we use it's tomato sauce and cranberry sauce. And
Wow.
It gives it like a nice little sweet, but
Interesting.
bitter at the same time. It's
Oh
nice.
wow.
Look at that. And if you want to get more great cooking recipes tonight. Call us up and Craig will share.
I'll sing them to you.
There
There
you
you
go.
go.
What better way to remember them with lyrics,
That's
right?
how I remember it.
1 pinch of sugar, 1 pinch of salt.
That's going to be the next
That'll be the next song. The new album will be called Recipes by Craig.
Yeah, exactly.
Craig's cookbook.
Exactly.
Craig sings the cookbook. How's that? So before our last show was it was right before Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving, right.
And I can't believe we're already almost to Christmas. I mean, it's insane.
It's
Hanukkah's
nuts.
already passed.
Hanukkah's done with.
Yeah. And that's something that you'll never see in another 70,000 years is Hanukkah and Thanksgiving falling at the same time.
That's
Right.
true. I heard
Yep.
that.
Right.
So it's an amazing thing. The first night of Hanukkah was the night before Thanksgiving. and
Right, it was,
went all the way through, and it's already done, if you can believe it.
Yeah, and it's funny. We were decorating the office for Christmas last week.
Right.
So someone goes to me, "Well, you forgot to put the Hanukkah stuff up." I said,
It's over.
It's over.
It's over already.
There's no need to put it up.
Yeah.
It kind
So
of seemed like November just was a blink of an eye.
I tell
Yeah.
you, probably from September till now,
Yeah.
really flew. I mean, I think before it was, here we are in the summertime and saying, "Oh, really? It's really hot out today."
Yeah.
We were talking about vacations, where we were going,
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden, oh, well, the kids are back in school, and then it's like it's Thanksgiving.
Yeah. Halloween, then Thanksgiving. It's
Right.
Yeah.
wet like
And the
that.
school year's almost half over.
It is, yeah. I mean, and we're already going to have New Year's at the end of the month. And,
Right.
You know, this, as I said, is our final show. It's been our next show will be our anniversary show, 1
Right.
year.
1
and
year.
Unfortunately, our producer Christine won't be here for it. Oh,
Oh,
this is our last show with
the
Christine.
humanity of
But
it
thank
all.
you for everything. We do appreciate it.
You did a great job.
You've done a great job for us. I know we've been
Exactly.
crazy this past year for you, bringing in bands and ukuleles and four-piece orchestras and
so,
all sorts of things. But you rolled with everything and
So
have
we-
not cursed us out once. So I
Right.
appreciate that.
And so we made it easy for you tonight.
Yeah, tonight we just brought just Craig and it'd be easy. So.
Yeah.
Send you out with the riffraff.
But we appreciate everything you've done in the past year. I'm sorry you won't be on our show for the for our 1 year and our final show.
Maybe.
Right. That's not a secret. It's not like I just exposed some secret. No, for our 1 year anniversary show. But we'll give a plug. Next week is Backwater's final show. So you want to tune in for that next week, starting at what time? 7 o'clock next week here on InRavio.com. Tune in and catch Backwater for the last time. The ladies of Backwater will be in, and they'll have a great show planned for you. Their season or series finale.
That's it.
Yeah.
And who knows? Maybe they'll be on DVDs. You can buy them for Christmas.
That's what you should do. You should release
Just
them for
release
Christmas.
them for Christmas.
That's great.
See that?
Great
But you can
stocking
call
stuffer.
us. You can call us. But
It'd be a
also,
great stocking stuffer.
yeah. Also, today
Yes.
actually is December 7th. So
Yes. Pearl Harbor Day. Mm-hmm.
So to all the veterans out there from World War II and all the current veterans and soldiers fighting in Iraq, Afghanistan, and all over the world, we thank you for all you've done
Yes,
for
thank
us.
you for your service.
Our hearts are with you.
Yes.
And we hope you and your families do have a very safe holiday.
Yes. And it's also my Aunt Janice's birthday today. So happy birthday, Aunt Janice. Her birthday was on Pearl Harbor Day.
Wow.
She wasn't born on Pearl Harbor Day, but
Yeah, and this week was my 14th wedding anniversary.
That's right.
Happy
Congratulations.
anniversary, Eileen. Time flew by.
there you go. See?
Well, I tell you.
Goes by quick, doesn't it?
So we'll be talking and say, wow, my daughter's in high school. You'll be
God.
like,
Yeah, I'm not ready for that yet.
believe me.
Not ready.
No, not ready, right? It's
Not
going to
at all.
start, right?
Not at all.
Yeah, so, like I said, we're going to have a great show.
Yes.
Christmas shopping, has anybody started?
Oh yeah, no, I'm flying right through
You're
it.
flying?
Oh yeah,
Oh, I
I was
haven't.
out today getting a couple things. Got
Okay.
my wife's gift today, so I'm not saying what it is. Not spoiling the surprise.
Well, good.
But I already did a bunch of it. We got a lot of things for the family and
Okay.
everything. A lot of online shopping this year because it's great. Great deals. We didn't have to deal with the craziness of the stores.
Yeah.
We didn't have to deal with Black Friday
Or
and
being tasered.
get tasered,
Tasered.
fight with people. trying to grab that one thing on the shelf and somebody knocking you out for it. So it was nice and easy. Packages just keep arriving at the door. And we were talking about last night, drones.
Maybe the drones will deliver.
I'm waiting for one. I got some packages today, but it
wasn't a drone.
It was an actual person.
I actually just saw that. Somebody
see that?
showing me that last
About
night.
the drone?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was out with a bunch of
We
friends.
were talking about it last night, and Mr. Dan Toronto said he was going to shoot the drones down if he saw them. I said, that's nice.
Well, that was my question: is how do they control?
I don't know.
Well, they're building this new facility. They
Right.
showed on the news. And they said, if you made a phone call now and order them, say, a record album, it would be at your door in an hour.
Wow.
insane.
That's amazing. Instant gratification. It's amazing.
But the thing is, like you said, how someone's got to be home for this
Yeah.
to pick it up.
Well, nowadays, they just leave it on your step. You don't have
Yeah,
to
I
be home
know.
anymore. What are you talking about?
And then your kid walks down the block and just takes it.
Well, I mean, UPS and the mail and everything, they just drop and run. That's all
Right,
they do
right.
nowadays.
Well, there was a thing on
Nobody
the news.
signs for
Right.
packages
No,
anymore.
There was a thing on
That's
the
a thing
news
of the
also
past.
this week where they showed this
I've
one.
been home and all
They
of a
don't
sudden-
even ring the bell.
They don't even ring the bell. I open the door and I have packages in front of the door. I'm like, wait a minute.
Santa was here.
They don't want you to have somebody blamed for the crushed package.
Exactly. Yeah. That's why they
broken-
throw it on the
broken
step and
stuff
go.
inside.
Yeah, right.
I don't even want to be bothered to even let you know it's there. It's amazing. Yeah, no, that's a new thing now. They just drop it and run and go.
Yeah, it's like, what else are they going to come up with? It's like they've come up with this.
Sure, we now live in the
Holograms.
Jetsons time.
Holograms, right?
I'll be honest. That kind of the idea of it frightens me as much as
does.
I was intrigued by it. The fact that
Because, like they said, how are they going to really police the skies?
right.
Because, all right, Amazon's doing it. Now you're going to have, I'm going to say, some other company doing it.
FedEx and UPS. I'm sure
And then it's like, what are you going to have, air traffic control for drones?
You might.
For drones?
Well, the good thing is we don't have flying cars yet, so
Oh, thank God.
that will free the airway, the roadways in the air for that. So yeah. So it's okay,
Yeah, it is
I'm
okay.
sure, eventually
They'll work it out.
work something out. But for right now, I'm sure it's going to be very few and far between drones hitting the, unless it's Obama's drones out there, and those packages you don't want to get dropped at your doorstep.
We'll leave it at that.
You might not have a doorstep if they drop a package off for you. And that was the top story of 2013.
Yeah.
The drone strikes.
The drone strikes, yeah. Yeah, that was
the
a
government
big.
spying on other countries and stuff like that. That's another one of those big stories of 2013.
Right, and then actually a big story just happened the other day. Nelson Mandela
Yes.
passed away.
He passed away. He
Yeah.
was 95.
Right, I was reading today's paper. It's amazing. All these, the Pope is even going to his funeral.
He was a big man.
No, but it's like you're interested. You're reading all these people who are going. It's amazing, and what he went through all
Yeah,
those years.
all those years.
30 years in jail,
Yeah, long time in jail.
and then to become a president of a nation, and
he was born in 1918.
Wow.
That's crazy. That's a long time.
that is a long time ago. So why don't we take a quick break?
Yes. Yeah, we'll take a little break and we'll come back.
With some music?
And then we'll do some music with Craig. Maybe we'll play a little holiday hit for everybody to get them in the mood and the spirit of the Christmas season. So we'll be back in 2, everybody.
Stop putting it off and start painting it up today at Ben's Paint Station, featuring Benjamin Moore paints, stick-ins, wood finishes, paints, and professional paint supplies, ideal for contractors and homeowners. Stain paints and epoxies, family owned and operating, in business for over 55 years. Professional and experienced help. Located at 2 locations, 55B Route 25, Coram, Long Island, New York, and 1495 Plaza Montauk Highway, Mastic, New York. Call them at 775-7435 and 775-8135. Ben's Paint Station, featuring Benjamin Moore Paints. Log on to the Enravio Advertisers page today.
RObeery.com.
East End Screen Printing and Embroidery. Shirts for as low as $3 with print. 631-281-TEES. That's 631-281-TEES. 1355F Montauk Highway, Mastic, Long Island, New York. Go to eastendsilkscreenprinting.com for more info.
Hanging with the cool kids at Enravio.com.
Hey guys, it's Christine from Backwater. Tune in every Saturday night from 7 to 9 for music history, musicians' birthday blocks, trivia time, and the best alternative music around. Saturdays at 7, only on RObeery.com, broadcasting to the world.
Sud City Car Wash, Montauk Highway in Mastic, Long Island, New York. $9.99 early bird special Monday through Thursday, 7:30 to 8:30 a.m. Phone 395-6114. Sud City Car Wash. Hand washes, hand waxes and detailing. Interior cleaning, brushless car wash club. Simonized products. Sud City Car Wash. Montauk Highway in Mastic, Long Island, New York.
Saturday on the Sound. That's
And,
right, everybody.
we have somebody on the phone.
We do. We have special guest caller in for the
Our
holidays.
co-host.
Yes, one of our co-hosts, Mike Lolly's on the phone.
Hey guys, how are you?
What's up,
Hey,
buddy?
what's
How
up?
you doing?
How you doing?
Doing well. Sitting here, having some technical difficulties trying to catch you guys on. I know it says you're
Yeah.
streaming, but I got nothing.
You got
you still
nothing?
have nothing, or?
I got nothing. Yeah, I can't.
Oh, we're
I
gonna-
didn't know if you were on. I was trying to follow you on Facebook and whatnot, but
Yeah, no, we were on. We had a little bit of technical difficulty in the beginning.
In the beginning, but we're on.
We're on
in
now.
living color.
At least
listen,
we
hope
see
you guys are
ourselves.
holding
We're looking at the screen right now. Hey, I see
Matt-
myself.
Matt's got a great hat on. You
Yeah,
know?
I have a little Santa hat on right now.
I'm picturing it in my head.
Yeah,
See, it's radio. You should be doing that.
that's right. Don't picture too hard, though. So how was your day today?
Now you're on.
We're on now.
We're on now.
Now you're
You
on.
see
Now I
it?
can see you.
Now you see us?
me.
See
Hey,
us?
what's up, Lolly?
Hey, Mike, how are you? Long time no see.
Just a
Yeah,
couple hours ago.
please.
So how was your Saturday, Mike?
Saturday was good. I got my Christmas lights up outside,
Oh, good. Before the snow comes.
which was good, and it was please, it was freezing. I should have done it last week.
Yeah,
But,
yeah, it was cold
I
outside.
got up nice and early, was all gung ho, took the outside light bin down, took everything out.
Right.
Nothing worked. So I pile the kids in the car, head out to go buy, some new lights and stuff, and then spend the rest of the day, putting them up.
Nice.
Oh, that's great.
It takes a while, doesn't it?
Oh my God, dude! It took me about 4 hours to do everything.
Oh, that's not bad.
That's not bad.
Mine took almost more, almost a whole day.
So I'm sure you had your Christmas music playing all day.
Oh, driving my kids nuts.
They must have loved it.
I said this yesterday. I said I would play Christmas music year round. I was telling somebody in my office yesterday I would play Christmas music year round if my wife and kids would let me. But, I don't think they would.
You're always going to be festive. That's what it is.
Hey, that's good though. You got the spirit, you know.
You know what, dude? It's great. So yeah, but it's good. Everything is up now. My wife is out at a Sarah Bareilles concert.
Yeah, you
at the
said last
Paramount in
night.
Huntington.
Very nice.
Good.
So
Good.
she is out there for a girls' night out, so they're having fun.
Nice.
I hope you're going easy on Craig. Otherwise, he's.
Yeah, we're trying.
We've been going easy on him.
Yeah, we're going easy, you know.
He's like part of the family now.
He's part of the family now, you know. He's got a couple of new songs he said he's gonna try out tonight.
Yes,
So-
one he wrote at 5 in the morning. He was telling us before.
Yes, and
That's good.
and
See,
he
that
brought
is
his
so
notebook
excited.
with him.
All excited to get up and go. How about that ride home from St. John's last night with that rain?
Oh,
Rain was
brutal.
terrible last night.
At
It was
least I was the
pouring.
lucky one last night.
Yeah, you didn't have to go too
Got
far.
like 15 minutes. What time did you guys get home?
It was terrible.
Yeah,
Absolutely
normal time,
terrible.
it was
I mean,
just
the whole
very
ride,
hard
the
to
rain
see
and
out.
everything. We didn't leave there till after midnight, but I got home probably like 1:30.
Ooh,
Wow.
Wow.
And I got home probably about 12:30 last night, something like that, a little after.
No, I was shot. It was just,
Yeah, that's good.
But hey, though, it's always a fun time of year. All the Christmas shows that we're doing, and I said, I can't believe we're coming up on a year on in radio.
Yes.
Yeah.
We were just talking about it before. We were saying our next show will be our 1-year anniversary.
And it's 14-14.
Yes.
14.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
1-4-14.
14. Oh, it's January 4th. Our next show.
Yes, it is.
You don't know this,
Write
Lolly?
that down.
Mark it down.
Put it in your calendar to make sure you're there.
But our
That one I'll
producer
there
won't be
for.
here.
Actually, that's our Mike and Dan are our special guests.
That is right.
Musical guest.
Yeah. And I guess because you couldn't hear it before, but Christine is
Is leaving.
leaving.
Ah,
This is her last show with us.
it's terrible for us.
See, that's what I said. We gave her a whole thing, thing before. We said, thanks for everything, putting up with us, with all the craziness, with the orchestras and the banjos
bands and the solo
bands.
guys and everything else.
Well, Christine, thank you very much for everything. I'm sorry I'm not there, but best of luck wherever you're headed.
Yeah, next week is the final Backwater show. You can catch that at 7 o'clock here on InRavio.com.
Nice.
Yeah, so
Well, listen, I don't want to take too much of your time up, guys, but I did want to just wish everybody Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays.
Thank you,
and
buddy.
I want to chime in and give you my 2 cents since I wasn't actually there with you.
well, your
Always good to hear
your
from you,
2
buddy.
cents is always good for us,
My 2 cents is
Like-
somebody else's 4 cents.
Your 2 cents is at least worth $2. How's that?
Well, make sure you play a lot of Christmas music tonight for your kids and when you're putting them to bed, so they love you even more.
Yeah, that's all. You know what? After I sugar them up with donuts and
And hot chocolate.
And Mom
They're
will
not
be
going to sleep tonight.
they
exactly.
won't go to sleep. So,
All right, Mike.
all right, guys, listen, have a great show.
Thanks,
Greg,
buddy.
Thanks for filling in.
Oh, you're welcome.
Yeah, okay. Craig doesn't have earphones in. so
Yeah,
he can't hear you.
he says you're
That's why
welcome.
he's just smiling at you.
He's not here. It's a
He's not hearing
hologram.
any of this, by the way. He thinks we're actually talking to ourselves right now.
Oh, it's funny. Well, listen, guys, have a great show, and everybody have a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays.
Thank you,
and,
buddy.
We'll catch you on 1/4/14.
There
got
go. For the new year, for a 1-year anniversary.
Cool. All righty.
All right, have a good night.
Thanks, buddy.
Bye-bye. Without further ado,
Take it away, Craig.
take it away, Craig.
Early morning, the mighty sun is rising, reflecting all around me. There's nothing else around me except a mouthful of reasons and this empty highway. I've got it made. Oh, I've got it made. Be there when I want you, and see you on the other side of this 100-mile-an-hour emancipation. I'm on my own tide. All the souls of those not forgotten lay to the side, out of my way. I've got peace of mind and enough cigarettes to make it to my destination, which I haven't found yet.
All right. That's right. We got live in studio Craig from Blind RObeery. That's right, everybody.
So is that one of your new ones?
No, that's a Blind RObeery song. It's one of the first songs we've ever done, we've ever written together.
Oh,
Nice.
Me and actually, me and our bass player Blum are cousins, and we used to live around the corner from each other. And we used to meet up at his house and kind of just record the two of us. And a lot of those songs have now come to this point.
Right.
And that was one of them. That'd even
great.
be one of the first ones we've ever
I like
done.
the introduction. I like that.
Thanks.
Yeah,
that was like probably the first riff that I sat down as a teenager when I picked up the guitar and,
Right.
and said, one finger, what can I do?
What can I do with it? I'm glad you chose that to do with it. Could have been something worse. Oh, those young boys. No, so for those of you just tuning in, you're not seeing something. You're seeing something different tonight. We actually have the musical guest doing double duty tonight. He's not only participating with us on the panel, but he's also playing music for us. So
right.
Craig was nice enough to come in, help us, and fill in for Courtney, who's out tonight. Mike Lolly's out, and Marissa.
Marissa's
She's
out.
at a funeral tonight.
Yeah.
So so you're doing double duty.
Yeah.
Feels
My
good,
pleasure.
right?
Yeah, it feels great.
So
I feel
if
like
you
I'm
want
part
to
of the
talk to
family.
You are part of the family.
You are
And
part
it's
of the
funny,
family.
every time we've been here, Blind RObeery's been here,
Yeah.
or whatever, it seems the more appearances we make here, the
Right.
less and less band members.
It's like they keep dropping out.
Everybody's getting eaten by bears. And
Yeah. Actually, we take them out upstairs, as they come in. No, you're not playing tonight.
Next
do
time,
miss
we're just going to prop your guitar up in a seat next time.
one of those cardboard.
That's it.
Yeah, I was going to say, cardboard cut out of you.
That's great.
We
but
can do the Tupac hologram
Yeah.
thing, too.
Right. See, your futuristic holograms.
see
too.
that? It's coming true.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
But
tell
the
you what.
last time you were saying with the music, though, when we were talking the last time, you said you originally started out playing piano, right?
Yeah.
And you still do that, right?
I still do it. I do it just as like a kind of therapeutic thing.
Right.
Most of the time, it's one
Right.
of those. You have a tough day. Just the action of playing the piano and just
Relaxes you.
The sound of it. It's very relaxing. And I've written some things on it. I've written some Blind RObeery things on it
Right.
that I've brought over to the guitar.
Right.
I'm actually writing some songs, just kind of messing around. I'm probably going to put some up on SoundCloud and whatnot that are strictly me and the piano.
Oh, great.
Trying different avenues, just fooling around with different stuff. And
That's
seeing
cool.
Good.
See where it goes.
Yeah, you'll have when you have a lot of free time on your hands.
But it sounds like you're very busy, though.
Yeah, I am, but I sleep. Me and sleep don't really get along very well. So
Yeah.
Sleep, it's overrated. Who
Yeah,
needs
who
that?
needs it, right? That's-
Who
when you
needs
find
that sleep
yourself
stuff?
up, yeah,
Yeah.
apparently not me. When you find yourself up at like 5, 6 o'clock in the morning,
Right.
it's nice to just sit there and play, kind of lull yourself to sleep.
Right.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, they wake up the next morning, you're on the keyboard.
Yeah, head
It's
down.
happened. Yeah, it's definitely happened.
So it does help. See?
Yeah, it does.
See, the trick is you got to lay down and get somebody else to play the piano for you
Right.
so you fall asleep.
Right. Yeah. But then I'll stay awake because
Oh, okay. You're going to want to get in there.
Yeah.
Oh, man, how about videotape? Just have a video of you playing the piano to you, serenading
Go
yourself.
right out like a baby.
That's great.
Oh, man. So you want to do another one for us?
Yeah, sure. I'll do
All
one.
right. Excellent.
I'll actually do some. It's old but new. It's
Old but new. Look at
a
that.
song I wrote a while ago that
Yeah.
I kind of rewrote. And,
Okay.
And
A
it's
little
called-
change to it.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's called So Near.
Cool.
Just a little push gets you so very far. You'd be amazed what you could do with love. Now here's a chance to make your move. If you should choose to dare, let's make these moments out of ours before they disappear. asking, where do you get your love? Where do you get your love? Look into my eyes, for I am so sincere. I would go on without you. Why should I have to when you're so near? Now it's your space, so use it well. No room for mistakes, no regrets or private eyes. Just love for lover's sake and asking, where do you get your love? Ooh, where do you get your love? Ooh, where do you get your love? Ooh, where do you get your love?
You got the vocals going strong tonight. That's right.
I actually have just been getting over like a little bit of a cold.
Really?
So,
Yeah.
Yeah, I was a little nervous
The
about
change
it.
in the weather. It's inevitable.
Yeah, I was a little nervous about it, but it's.
I still
Yeah,
sound
you're
great.
coming along great. You sounded great.
You got your tea here. I
Yeah.
moved it out of your shot, though. It was blocking you playing here, so I
yeah.
moved it out of your shot.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I was like, is he stealing my table? I'm like, is that what goes on?
That
really
was
thirsty.
exactly. Well, you're the rookie, so we gotta haze you, you know.
Yeah, we're going to take your tea away.
What's in here now?
At least it was something.
Oh, it's 10:10.
Yes, yeah, the show's flying by
Yeah.
tonight. My goodness.
My November show.
Yeah, it is.
So I take a quick break.
Yeah, we'll take a little quick break. We'll come back. We got more from Craig coming up in a little bit, and we'll talk a little about 2013 and talk a little bit about holiday specials coming up.
Okay, great.
All right, we'll be back, guys.
Mauritius Bay Diner and Restaurant. Steaks, chops, wraps, breakfast skillets. The Mauritius Bay, 62 Montauk Highway in Mauritius, New York. 878-6827. The Mauritius Bay Diner and Restaurant in New York.
InRevio.com.
Stay in tune guitar strings. Guitar strings, bass strings, polish and accessories. Stay in tune guitar strings. Akron, Ohio. www.sitstrings.com.
InRevio. Transmitter? We don't need no stinking transmitter. Welcome to InRevio.com.
Hey, this is Paul Discofani, the disco portion of the Glory Days with Bruce and Disco show on Sundays, 10 a.m. to noon. It's a sports show with a twist. We have entertainment, music, and whatever you want to talk about. Only on InRevio.com, broadcasting to the world.
Good Times Magazine, New York's best entertainment paper for 43 years. Check out their calendar for all the latest music info, including New York City, Queens, Nassau, and Suffolk. Studio News brings you the biggest news about the hottest artists and sounds. Technobeat is your guide to electronica, techno, house, and dubstep. Packtrack keeps you up to date on the biggest events at the area's performing arts centers and theaters. Good Times Magazine gives you all this and more. It's bi-weekly and it's free. Pick up your copy today or visit goodtimesmag.com.
And we're back Saturday
That's
on the
right,
Sound,
baby.
InRavio.com. I'm part of the family now.
Yes,
Look at that.
Welcome back.
See that? Wow, that was good.
Brings us back from commercial break. I love
Look
it.
at that. He was just cool with that. He had his arms going, you know?
There we are.
That's great. So, yeah, 2013, like you said, was a very
Crazy year.
crazy year. A lot of things happened. Good things, bad things.
Yeah, just a quick little year in review of some things that happened in 2013. We had Aaron Hernandez from the New York Patriots. New York Patriots. The New England Patriots.
Patriots.
You
He
probably
was
hang out with a lot of
arrested.
people
Charged with murder.
I know, right? I'm predicting the future. He was charged with murder. It was a
Right.
big case. Paula Dean had some problems, little lawsuits, and
They fired her.
they fired her. They
That's-
said that she was a racist for some from comments she made. Very significant thing happened in 2013 in the beginning,
Right.
and that was the papal transition. Pope Benedict stepped down, which is the first time it happened in years,
right.
many years. And they actually had a new pope, which is Pope Francis, and he's become the people pope.
And he really, I mean, has
he's changed a lot.
Changed a lot, and it looks like he's going to even change even more. And he's not afraid to be amongst the people.
No, not at all.
And his security team is afraid because he's like just walking into
just
the crowd.
gets out there.
Yeah, gets out there. You know, it's like see him walking out into the crowd. It's like, wow. I guess he's not. You know, this is what he feels.
Yeah,
how
he's
he has
more
to,
the everyday man.
Right.
Different from any other pope that we've ever had in our
Right,
lifetimes.
very simple. Very
yeah,
simple.
no, very simple man, and really is popular with the people right
So
now.
far.
Changing the church and everything else. And it's just weird that normally when a pope passes away, that's when you have a new pope.
Right.
And this pope, Pope Benedict, is still alive, actually.
Right.
And just stepped out, and he's living on the grounds in his retirement.
Right, and I'm wondering if that's going to be a new trend.
I don't know. It'd be interesting to
You
see.
know, to see what happens
Yeah.
if how
Very
when he,
untraditional.
exactly.
Another thing was, of course, North Korea with missile threats. That was a big scare this year. What kind of missiles and arms and were they going to attack the United States? Syria had a civil war, which was big. The George Zimmerman trial was a huge story in 2013. There was a royal baby born in 2013.
Yes, it was great.
George, yes, that was yours. Didn't realize that.
Well, I just found out. Wow.
But the world was watching when George was born this past year, so it was big news to have the heir apparent, I guess, to the throne being born.
Right. Boston Marathon.
And the Boston Marathon, that's the next one on my list. That was huge news, and they actually caught. One was killed, and the other one was caught. And young kids that bombed during the Boston Marathon. This is a story that's been still going on, and that is Obamacare, the Affordable Health Care Act, which is the real title of it, but as everybody knows it now is Obamacare, and the many problems from a government shutdown to the websites not working and people can't get on,
and people
to their health care being
revoked,
canceled.
Canceled, right.
Yeah. Many Americans don't even have health care now. It just shows you, sometimes not everything works the right way, and there is problems with.
There's definitely problems. I don't think that one's going to go away for a while.
No, that's going to be a big story. And just talking about some music in 2013, we'll have all the top hits of 2013. But you had breakout stuff from Macklemore and Ryan Lewis, many hits from Thrift Shop, and they also had Same Love and Can't Hold Us.
And we were at that same show?
Yeah, and we were at the same show. We were talking about the car on the way out
yeah.
here at the Roseland. We got to see him perform. And now they're huge. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Everything they touch and everything that comes out is a big hit. But you had Justin Timberlake teaming up with Jay-Z. They did a whole big concert series this summer. Their big song that they started with was Suit and Tie this year. Started from the bottom from Drake. Imagination Dragons, Radioactive. Mirrors by Justin Timberlake. Bruno Mars, Treasured. Jay-Z and Justin Timberlake had another follow-up hit earlier around the fall called Holy Grail. Eminem with Monster. The song we played last night actually made this list, called "The Fox," which is still one of the most bizarre songs that we talked about last night. Eminem and Rihanna, I said "Monster," Lady Gaga with "Applause," and of course some of the big summer hits being Daft Punk with why am I blanking on the name of the song?
Get Lucky.
Get Lucky, thank you. And of course, the big song of the summer was Robin Thicke and Blurred Lines. And also Miley Cyrus.
Yeah, Wrecking Ball.
Twerking and everything, and Wrecking
Wrecking
Ball.
Ball is now burning up the charts.
It's amazing.
Have you seen there's a video on YouTube where they kind of superimpose, I think College Humor made it, and they superimpose these construction guys into the video.
Oh, really?
Wrecking Ball video.
And they're on the Wrecking Ball naked?
So they show like her swinging on the Wrecking Ball doing a thing, and then they'll cut to these guys, and the guy's going, "Hey, sweetie, you shouldn't be doing that. You're not wearing regulation hard hats."
Oh, that's great.
And one guy answers his phone. He goes, "She's not even union." That's pretty funny.
It's amazing what you can find on, especially on YouTube.
Yeah,
There's
that's
some
great.
funny things out there.
There is.
You
Yeah.
don't even realize.
That is great.
So I mean, some really great hits, and we'll have again the top 13 of 2013 for our next show for our 1-year anniversary. We'll review all those top hits of this past year, and it was a year with a lot of great music again.
A lot of great music.
Yeah, last year and this year really turned out. I mean, last year with some big hits and did not fall short this year. Oh, Katy Perry, Raw. That's another one.
Oh yeah, how can we forget that one?
What one of our daughters don't sing that one.
Yeah, that's true.
Yours, yeah.
Ones that you don't know.
I was going to say, the ones you don't know about. You never know.
This was also, I noticed this year, for me especially, my musical taste, there were a lot of, this was a big year for underground bands that are really making a name for themselves. That it's taken them a little while, but they're starting to get the light shined on them. And I've discovered a lot of new music that I may have never. I go to a lot of these festivals. And and Coachella and Lollapalooza and whatnot, and you discover these bands that you see them on a small stage back in April, and now
they're
selling
out arenas and stadiums.
So there are a lot of bands like that Alt J and Phoenix and bands that are just coming up out of nowhere.
Yeah, and that's good. These bands are getting discovered, and they're and people are into what's not just mainstream, which is nice.
Yeah, and I think also what I've noticed, maybe I'm wrong, is like really rap music has sort of gone to the back scene now, and now
sort of. It's still very popular.
Very popular, but it seems like the music on regular top 40 radio is like a lot of these groups that we mentioned, and it's good to hear the different sounds that they're coming up with, and which is good.
Yeah. Some top movies of 2013.
Yes.
Let's do the top 13 movies of 2013.
Were there top 13 movies?
No, there was actually. Yeah, I got a big list here.
Iron Man.
But I'm good. Well, don't jump ahead.
Come on,
But there were some really big movies that came out this year. Coming in number 13, The Heat. The one with Melissa McCarthy and
that was
Sandra
funny.
Bullock.
I just saw it.
Yeah.
It was funny.
Coming at number 12, The Croods. That was the caveman movie.
I didn't see that one.
It was like a cartoon movie.
Caveman, right?
Yeah, the caveman one.
Okay.
Coming at number 11, Thor, which just recently came out. I'm sure it will get even higher because it's still in the theaters right now.
Good.
It was a very good movie, by the way.
Yes, it
Enjoyed
was.
it. Coming at number 10 was World War Z.
I didn't see that.
Which they're going to make a sequel, actually, too. Coming at number 9, Star Trek Into the Darkness.
I didn't see that one.
It was a good one. I got to see that one. Lisa's, my wife's a big Star Trek fan, so I got to watch that. Coming in number 8, Oz the Great and Powerful, the prequel to the Wizard of Oz.
That was all right.
Coming in number 7, Fast and Furious 6.
That was good.
Which they are making a sequel right now.
Right.
Coming in number 6, I haven't seen it yet, but I heard great things about it, Gravity. Coming in number 5, Monsters University from Disney, the prequel to Monsters Inc.
Right.
Coming number 4, Man of Steel. It was a cool movie.
That was
it was
a
good.
good movie,
It wasn't the best Superman movie, but it was pretty good.
Yeah.
Coming in at number 3, Hunger Games Catching Fire, which just came out.
That was good.
So, I mean, that's pretty good. It came in number 3 since it just came out. Coming in number 2, another cartoon movie, Despicable Me 2.
That was good.
Which was a funny movie.
Yeah, it was a funny movie.
Did very well. And your number one movie that you said before, and it was one of the highest grossing movies of the year, which was Iron Man Part 3.
Yes.
So
There's
shows
gonna be
you
two more of them.
shows you how right there already 2 movies are in the top 13 that are comic book movies.
Yeah.
Shows you the power. I'm sorry, 3 movies.
3.
That's it's quite amazing.
And 2015, I think, is going to be even bigger.
Yes.
You're going to have the Batman Superman movie.
Yes, and you have the Avengers, and you have
Right.
Star Wars, and so another 2 more years, you got a ton more movies. This year coming out for those, you'll have Captain America,
Yeah.
Guardians of the Galaxy. So you have a
Yeah,
couple
so
more
you're
of
going to
those.
have a bunch of...
In 2014. It's not going to be as big, but 2015 is going to be the
big
big
year,
year,
yeah.
the year where all those sci-fi and comic book movies hit. So
and then
stay
on
tuned for that.
TV, now one shows that is really, that we've watched is Blacklist.
That's an excellent
That's
show. I
an
just started
excellent-
watching that
that's an excellent show.
like 2 months ago. I
Yeah.
started catching up on it, and it's a really good show.
Yeah, so you have that, you have Scandal, you have bunch
Breaking
of...
Bad was huge.
Yeah.
Breaking Bad is another one.
Yeah.
The top 10 TV shows of 2013. Give me a second. I'm pulling it up right now. Continue site. Sorry, I wasn't prepared for this one.
I'll figure through it out there. Well, NBC just did The Sound of Music Live. We talked about that
Yes, we did.
the other night, so which is very interesting.
I don't know
watch
whose
them.
top 10 this is. Critics. Oh, it's critics. No wonder.
No wonder. Yeah.
Forget this list. I'm
what
looking
they
at it.
give?
Every show that stinks. The Returned on the Sundance Channel. Bob's Burger, really?
Okay.
Hannibal, awful show.
Oh, yeah.
Game of Thrones is on there. Not too impressed with it. Let's see what else they have on here. Yeah, Scandal, Enlightened, Orange is the New Black, Breaking Bad, The Runners.
Then there's also the Robin Williams one, the Crazy Ones.
Crazy Ones, yeah. You
And
know, that
Michael
started
J.
off
Fox.
good.
Yeah.
Michael J. Fox and Crazy Ones haven't been my
No.
favorite. Actually, welcome to the, or this is The Millers.
The Mill, yes.
That's been a good show.
That's been
One of those new shows that actually are pretty good. Some other good big show of the year was Breaking Bad, Mad Men, Game of Thrones, Big Bang Theory, Grey's Anatomy still up there, Glee, True Blood.
Oh, True Blood ends next year.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Wow.
So they seventh. I think it's the 7th or 8th. They're not gonna after next year. That's it.
Really?
Yep.
Well, it seems like vampires are out now and zombies
it's
are.
Zombies are the
Zombies
new zombies are the new vampire for 2013, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that's not on the list. The Walking Dead is.
Yeah, no, that wasn't. That's why I said it's critics picked it. That's
Yeah,
why.
it's funny.
That's why most. I mean, Bob's Burgers on there. Really?
It's funny. I don't watch TV. I don't own a TV.
You were saying that before.
And but my roommates in my house and stuff are very adamant about The Walking Dead and Breaking Bad.
It's a big, yeah.
So they would have on Sunday nights. They have these parties.
Oh, really?
10, 15 people in my living room, all
Watching.
like, clinging to the TV.
Yeah.
And for me, it's entertaining just watching.
Just
them.
watching
I
the
don't even
people.
watch
You don't
show.
care
That's
about
how
the show.
you write your next song.
Yeah, I do, because they're so emotional.
Right.
That it's like they're more emotional sometimes than the people that are actually on the
On the
show.
show.
And they're crying when somebody dies.
Oh,
It's
Jesus.
amazing. So I get a lot of entertainment
And
from
it's
that.
Get my
That's
notebook.
funny. Start writing a new
Right,
song.
Watching them cry as all the zombies.
They're sitting there watching zombies and crying. Got your next set.
It might be.
The new Halloween song.
I think last week was the mid-season finale.
Oh yeah.
And I guess a lot of I've watched maybe 4
Yeah.
episodes of it, so
Right.
I don't know the whole backstory, but I
Right.
kind of figured it out.
You can figure it. Yeah.
Breaking Bad, I saw the last episode, and
Yeah.
that was it. I didn't see
Oh, you really?
anything. And I don't need to see anything else.
That's
I know
kind of
how
cheating,
ends.
is it?
And
Well, you really didn't commit, did you?
It was a great show.
It's like getting a book and reading the last chapter.
well, I went back and with one of my roommates and watched the first episode.
Oh, see, so the beginning, you saw the end, and your imagination can make up the whole middle.
Now I know everything. And I can stare at the wall and create my own. You know.
Some holiday specials coming up for you. Coming up, we got tomorrow Santa Baby on ABC Family. And then for all you fans of, and this is one of my favorites, Santa Claus is Coming to Town is on Monday night on ABC Family. A Year Without Santa Claus is my other favorite.
That's a good one.
That will be on Tuesday on ABC Family. A Kelly Clarkson Christmas is on NBC on Wednesday.
That's my favorite.
Yeah, you go see that's your favorite. It's a Wonderful Life, great movie, great Christmas movie. Is going to be on next Saturday. So since we will be on after you watch the end of Backwater, go catch the end of It's a Wonderful Life. And then Frosty Returns is also on the same night. And then you got, and then you got a whole bunch of, all your usuals, Nestor the Long-Eared Donkey, Little Drummer Boy, It's a Wonderful Life's on again.
Oh, yes, what is that?
And Charlie Brown Christmas will be back on again, even though they already played it for some reason early.
Rudolph will probably.
I'm sure they'll put Rudolph back on, even though it was already on. So you'll have a lot of great, from now to Christmas Eve, a lot of great holiday specials on.
Yes.
Unfortunately, once Christmas Eve hits, that's it. You don't get
That's
any more.
it. You're
So
looking at.
program the DVR to record
Yeah,
them.
exactly.
You get the day of,
Yeah.
of A Christmas Story.
You get the Yule log. That's about it.
Yule log.
You get to watch the Yule log. That's it.
Yeah, definitely.
Cool. So that's just little what's happened the year of 2013, and also just some holiday specials. Oh, and Michael Bublé has a Christmas special on Wednesday the 18th.
He had one last year.
Yeah. I don't know if it's the same one or different. And Lady Gaga already had her holiday special with the Muppets.
I didn't see it.
Yeah, my daughter liked it. I watched a little bit, but
Really?
it was not good.
It was not good.
Did you tell which ones were the Muppets? And which
Yeah, it was kind of hard. She had all these weird glasses and wigs on and everything.
she?
Oh my God! She had, the top of a Coke can, or
Yeah.
with the pop top.
Yeah.
She had the pop top open, and she had those as sunglasses.
Ah, nice.
Yeah, she performed with Elton John on that song. But it wasn't a very good special.
It wasn't Perry Como or Andy Williams.
No. It wasn't your traditional Muppets Take Christmas or whatever, Yeah, so it was a little bit of an odd one. But that was on Thanksgiving night. I'm sure they'll probably
Is
replay it
Polar
somewhere.
Express on this year?
I would guess so. It's not listed. I'm sure probably not. Oh, was it on the other night?
Oh, I missed it. Oh, jeez.
I'm sure ABC Family will be
playing,
playing
yeah.
it. I mean, this just gives when they actually air it, but
Right.
it probably was already on. That's why it's not popping up. Like Jack Frost already happened, Mickey's Christmas Carol.
Right.
And that's when they show it for the first time this season, and then
Move
they'll
on to the
replay.
next.
Well, no, they'll probably replay it
Yeah.
again in a rotation on ABC Family.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think maybe the fact that Thanksgiving was so late this year.
It was.
That they felt the need to maybe just.
Well, that's what we were
package
saying
it.
last night. They put Rudolph on before Thanksgiving
Yeah.
this year because I guess Christmas is late.
Yeah.
So it was, I mean, just the way that Thanksgiving falls, I guess, each year.
Hey,
Just-
here you go.
We're going to get everything in early. We want you out shopping now. Get the drones ready. Let's go.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, so.
Oh, the Polar Express was on Sunday, December 1st. That's when it aired at 5 o'clock.
all right.
So I'm sure it'll be back on again.
to watch it.
You get to see the soulless children. They're
soulless
still creepy, those kids. The animation
freaks him
wasn't
out.
there.
But it was good, though. I think for its
It was
time.
all right. And
though.
for its time, I guess. But
You
it
know?
wasn't there.
All right, it wasn't Despicable Me.
It looks like Children of the Corn, I swear to God.
Now all the kids are going, Polar Express, I did.
Hey, I ruined Rudolph last night, so I guess I'll ruin that one
Yeah,
tonight.
you ruined them. Exactly.
Rudolph is,
Well, yeah,
it's a
go
little bit
ahead,
of bullying.
Explain it. Go ahead.
All right, so
Okay,
saying
it's
that
just
some
take
of
on
this
Rudolph.
Rudolph. I mean, I'm sure you've seen it, even though you don't have a TV.
No, yeah, I've seen it.
Right, I hope so. I think everybody's
It's actually
seen
one of my favorites. I love
Oh, is it?
those claymation.
Yeah, those
you know,
claymation on.
with the heat miser.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That's the year without Santa Claus. Heat miser and cold miser. We're
Yeah.
talking about. That's a great
Go
one.
ahead, destroy Rudolph for everybody again tonight.
Rudolph is
please
about
do.
bullying. That's what it is. It's all about bullying. Yeah, thank you. Right.
You know what? I have to agree with you.
It is.
know,
They're
but-
very mean
but,
to
you
him.
know,
In today's day and age, that's bullying. Back then, it was
Yeah,
toughen
there'd be
them up.
lawsuits of the.
Well, thank you. See, I
what'd
said
she say?
Santa only shows up when he wants something. In fact, he's very rude to Rudolph. He does. Yeah, and then all of a sudden, he goes, that confounded nose, and he goes, that wonderful, beautiful nose. It's like, hey, Santa, what's up with that? He's actually kind of nasty.
So Santa is a bully and Rudolph has
Santa's
a
a
weak will.
little rude. I wouldn't call him the bully, but I would say Santa's a
You
little
guys
rude.
are getting cold this year. No, that's it. You're out of
Cold
here.
in my stocking this year, but he's a
Lisa,
little.
tell Santa.
No gift for me.
No gifts from Matt.
He is a little bit
It's very true.
He's a little rude. I'm sorry, and if you listen to it too, it's very 19 because it was done in the 60s.
Right.
I think it was Donner, the father turns around to the mother and goes, "This is man's work." Yeah. And it's like, wow. And he won't let Mrs. Claus go out and deliver presents. Yet the year without Santa Claus, Mrs. Claus does step up. I got to say,
yeah,
I think that came out a little bit later, but Mrs. Claus steps up and helps
sings all the
Santa
reindeer.
because Santa doesn't want to get out of bed.
Yeah.
I think he needed a little antidepressants on that one. I'm sorry. Oh, mother, I can't get out of
I guess you
bed.
could say that about Charlie Brown too. Christmas.
Charlie Brown, yeah, there was a little bullying there too. My goodness. The holidays and bullying. What is up with that? They were pretty rude to it. I mean, Charlie Brown even runs away after he gets the tree. Yeah. And then all of a sudden Linus goes, "It's not such a bad tree." Right. "Oh, thanks, Linus."
Yeah. Use my blanket.
Yeah. And then all of a sudden the whole thing grows. It's amazing. Goes from a stick to a full tree with ornaments and everything else.
Well, now that we ruined all your Christmas.
Yeah, now we've ruined the holidays for you. Happy holidays from the Saturday Sound.
I'm only here for this one show. I have nothing to do with this. Santa, if you're out there,
remember me. He wants to do the guitar.
I feel pressure to agree with that.
I didn't call it bullying. You did.
Sandy, he wants a new guitar, so make sure you put him on the nice
all
list.
All I got was a pick.
He's gonna take all my picks.
He's gonna take all your picks. He can't play. He's gonna leave you like a banjo.
Yeah. Well, I'm pretty sure if I had made it this far through the year, expecting a visit from him.
I think he'll visit you.
Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah, I hope so.
I mean, I've apologized for everything.
You've apologized. That's good.
That's nice to know. Well, let's take a quick break.
Yes, we'll take a quick break.
10:35, we'll be back with more music.
Yes, more music from Craig.
Hey, dude, it's me again. Village Music Shop in Mastic. Anyway, you all know my dog, Mr. Big. Yeah. Well, Dudes and Dudettes Village Music Shop has been in business for over 37 years, serving musicians with the best products and service around. Oh, they have private lessons on all instruments and in all styles of music in their new state-of-the-art digital teaching studios, with the excellent sales and service of guitars, drums, school band instruments, amps, PAs, as well as sheet music, books, and accessories. Basically, dudes, everything musical, right, Big? Yeah. Chill out. Village Music has rentals on all instruments, even PA systems for your parties and barbecues. Oh, cool. Dudes, Village Music Shop never has a sale on stuff because every day our prices are lower than all the competition. Stores, internet, whatever, guaranteed. Yeah. So come to Village Music Shop, 1495 Montauk Highway in Mastic, phone 1-800-HEY-DUDE. Anyway.
BaneRadio.com.
Oil City Skate Park, Long Island's only indoor skate park. Skateboarding, BMX, inline skating, open 7 days a week. Nearly 150 decks by Baker, Flip, Girl, Chocolate, Real, Plan B, Crimson, Zero, Element, DGK, Bogata, and more. The best in tees, hoodies, wallets, trucks, wheels, bearings, t-shirts, hats, and DVD. New York's largest Santa Cruz dealer. Introducing Jark Skateboards, Europe's best-selling deck. Oil City Skate Park, 3565 Maple Court, Oceanside, New York. Phone 516-442-0706 or go to www.oilcitysk8.com for more info.
BaneRadio.com. Welcome to the future of radio. In radio.
Hey, this is Chuck from the Two Guys and the Chick Show. Check us out Wednesday nights from 7 to 9 Eastern Standard Time, where we talk about stupid news, email bag, and all-around BS. Two Guys and the Chick Show, only on enravio.com, broadcasting to the world.
What are you waiting for? Everyone else is advertising on the internet. Shouldn't you? Tired of small returns on phone books, newspapers, radio ads, TV ads, coupon books, direct mail? Everyone is on the internet every day. Advertise on the internet for as low as $100 a month. Over 250,000 impressions per month on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, enravio.com, and more. Go to the Advertise With Us page on enravio.com and get started today.
We're back.
That's right, everybody. We're back with more Saturday on the Sound, and I see our message board is blowing up.
Yes, it is.
We were just reading it during the break, and yes, I did forget to mention the movie Elf.
Right.
So thank you for that, Lauren. I do appreciate that.
You know,
and Marissa's out there watching right now too.
I was gonna wear nails.
Yeah, we say we should have put nails, a Beatles tie on them. You know,
Put some bling on you. But
I just couldn't find them long enough.
yeah.
You know what else is a great Christmas movie? Also,
Yes.
that a lot of people don't realize. It's hysterical. Just Friends. I don't know.
No, I never saw that. No.
With Ryan Reynolds and.
I remember
Amy
when it came
Smart.
out. Yeah, it is a Christmas movie, right?
It's hysterical, and I don't
Yeah.
think it's intended on being a Christmas movie,
Right.
but
it just happens to play. Well, that's like a lot of people consider Die Hard a Christmas movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I still say that, right?
Right, yeah.
My brother-in-law always says it. He goes, Die Hard's a Christmas movie. I'm like, just because it takes place during Christmas doesn't mean it's a Christmas movie.
That means a Poseidon Adventure too is Christmas music.
Like-
movie comes out in tree.
Yeah, the tree. Or E.T.'s a Halloween movie because it happens to Yeah, so I mean that's what a lot of people. There's certain movies that people classify as a Christmas movie. Well, actually, It's a Wonderful Life wasn't supposed to be a Christmas movie; it just happened to be that way.
Right,
You know?
right. And then we talked about it last night, Christmas Vacation.
Oh, that's right. I would forget the
Yeah,
Griswolds.
The Griswolds, yeah.
That's
That
a great
was
movie.
excellent movie.
Every time I put my lights up, I think of that movie.
Yeah.
Hanging off my gutters the other day and trying to clip on lights with
And then
freezing
the wind
cold.
comes and it blows them all off.
Almost
and you
falling off of a ladder into the bushes. Yes.
Lisa's looking for you. You're stuck in a tree.
Yeah. Well, you know, it's funny. Speaking about the Griswolds, last summer we went on a trip. So we went up to Vermont, and when I was a kid, there was a place called Santaland. And
I think I remember that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Santaland, it's just a little cute little amusement park. It was made in the 50s. It's not like big rides or anything like that, but it's great for kids. So I decided to take my daughter to it. So it's normally open in the summertime and then through the holidays, and they close after the holidays.
Right.
So we went up there. It was Memorial Weekend, and we were going to go up there for the opening of Santaland. And we get up there, and we stayed over in a hotel. We drive up, we get up in the mountains, and as we pull in, there's nobody in the parking lot. I'm like, wow, we're the first ones here. So I go up to the door, and the door is locked, and I'm like, oh, we're a little early. Let's wait in the car. So we're waiting in the car, looking around. I'm like, where is all the people? Where is the workers? I mean, you figure at least see somebody's car in there
someone
getting ready. Yeah. So we're sitting there waiting and waiting and waiting. So I pull out my phone. And I'm like, let me Google it and see what's going on. So I go and Google it and find out that Santaland closed right before the holidays the year before. In 2011, before the holidays, they closed after 54 years of being open. And I said, that would have been nice if we would have known that before we drove up here. But yeah, we didn't realize it was closed, and I felt like the Griswolds, when they go to Wally World and just sit out of the car. So yeah, so in some ways, I'm very much like Clark Griswold, apparently.
Okay.
So whether it be Christmas vacation or regular vacation, I haven't done the European vacation where I'm driving around Big Ben over and over again.
Over and over.
But I'm sure I still have a lot of life left.
Yeah,
that
you
might
do.
happen soon enough.
Yep.
Plenty of gas in the family trucks.
Yes. Still plenty of time for me to do that.
Yeah, definitely. Well, why don't you got a couple more songs for us?
Yeah, sure.
Great. Yeah, a little
Once
more
again,
music.
our special guest.
That's right.
I'm gonna tune down for this one.
No problem.
All right. This is called "There Goes That Ego of Mine."
Oh, nice.
Live television.
Live television. He's doing that now.
Nothing better than live.
My, what a difference made in a day. Little bird has flown. You could at least make the bed in which you lay, regardless of how long. Now get out of my song. I could scream inside my heart, cavernous and deep, would echo endlessly. And here I am, suffering, suffer allergies from the rabbit up your sleeve. Whatever clever lines he lays on you tonight, I bet that I could find a lie. Bet that I could find a lie. And I'm as hell-bent on just holding you so tight. Can't you see that I'm on fire? Can't you see that I'm on fire? I have unfinished business with the softness of your skin. A prize-winning painting on a canvas way too thin. And so it bleeds on me in the end. I could promise you the earth or the sun, moon, the stars. Promises don't mean that much when we're this far apart. And I can hear your heart. Thanks. We'll tune on that. But
That's all right. It's the beauty of live.
We didn't give you enough time to prepare.
No, you know what is the cold?
Yeah, Charles just kind of threw it back at you and said, "Go on."
The cold weather is not the guitar's
That's
best
friend.
So you know, from
You're not supposed to leave it outside overnight.
No,
Like,
yeah.
you know, you're supposed to feed it. You know.
well, when you need it as a pillow on a sidewalk.
Oh man. So could you do that song you were telling, the new one? Do you have it yet, or am I throwing you another curveball here?
I mean, I might. You know, I might as well.
Why not? All right, let's hear the new one. I'm curious.
You were writing it last night.
I was writing it this morning.
This morning?
This morning.
It's no sleep thing, right?
Yeah.
He's a zombie.
I don't even have a title for it. It's
The no name song. I like it.
Anybody out there come up with a title?
Listen and let us know.
Give it a shot.
You can call in and name the song. How's that? Or put it up on the message board.
Please do. I'll take any idea. Stand too close to this fire. Could boil in the water in the 7 oceans. 100,000 dragons breathing up my spine. And you drive me wild. I could be the chemical that you react to. It's so cold that your shoulders mark the night.
to start. A million miles from home, and I still wanna know just who you are. But you're too far. Sun rises through and pulsates through the buildings. Everyone's asleep, but I am much too far.
Something.
Music from Craig.
I promise next time I'm on the show, I'll have it.
You'll have a name for it next time?
And it'll be a little more complete.
That's all right.
Thanks for having me on that, though.
Of course, you know. Hey, we were talking about it before, so I wanted to hear it, you know.
I need my big stupid mouth.
See, you mentioned it, it's going to get on the air.
That's it.
No, but it sounded great, though. It really did.
Thank you. You know, it needs a little tweaking. Yeah. I mean, you know, it's the air and just kind of when you look out the window and life in general at that time in the morning is I do a lot of my writing at like 5, 6
Kind of a
o'clock in the
peaceful
morning.
time because nobody's around usually.
Yeah, it's a peaceful time. No one's around, but also you know you get to a certain point mentally where you're almost so tired that you stop thinking and you stop putting pressure on yourself. A lot of times I find myself if I'm writing something that it needs to be a certain way, or it needs to be, you know, kind of appealing to some point. And at that time of night, you just don't care, and you're just letting out feelings, and things are just flowing.
Right.
And it's your subconscious speaking at that point.
And like you said, you're so tired after a while, things just
things just come out of you, and that's the most honest stuff. And that's always been my biggest thing is to try and just be as honest as I can with my songs and my lyrics.
Great. Well, anything coming up appearance-wise or anything else?
I think the band we're good for the year.
Okay.
You know, with the holidays.
Nothing probably
and
till
everything.
2014.
Yeah. We're gonna kind of take a little break and work on some new stuff for ourselves and I'm also going to take the time to continue to write some of my own stuff.
Right.
I'm booking a couple of out-of-town gigs for myself.
Yeah.
You know, just kind of some of my favorite cities that I've been to, just to kind of get out there. Chicago, Philadelphia, Boston, things like that.
Right. Expand a little bit.
Yeah,
out,
no
know?
agenda, but just going to get out there and kind of
see
just
what's
try.
out there.
Yeah, and writing all the time. And for a while, I had a big bout with writer's block, and it's all starting to flow again. So
good.
I'm just, you know, you never know. I might pop up at an open mic, or I might pop up at here or there or somewhere just to try stuff out.
Right.
So I mean, I could wake up tomorrow morning and find a place to play and be like, I'm going to play tonight.
Right.
So, you know, you can keep up with us on Facebook, Blind RObeery. Our website got hacked.
Did it? Really?
Really?
Yeah, so we don't have a website right now.
Okay.
So you were one of those who were hacked over this past week or a couple of weeks?
No, it happened like a month ago.
Oh, okay.
And so we just haven't gotten around to kind of reformatting it and whatnot.
Oh, okay.
But, you know, I mean, really with Facebook and things like
It'll
that,
get
you
out
kind
there.
of don't, you kind of don't really need it as much. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, we're always updating things on Facebook. My personal Facebook, I'm always throwing stuff up there. So
Right. And if they like the songs they heard tonight, they can get it on iTunes, right?
Yeah, the Blind RObeery stuff you can get on iTunes, Amazon.
Yeah, CD
you
Baby,
can have
right?
it drone to your house.
We'll drop it right on there for you.
Drop it right off. CD Baby.
Okay.
You can listen for free on Spotify.
Okay.
And
Great.
I have with my own solo stuff, I really have no direction with it, what I'm going to do with it. So I'm probably just going to record stuff, throw it up on SoundCloud and things like that, just to kind of get stuff out there. So, well, through Blind RObeery's Facebook and through my own Facebook, people can get a hold of that kind of stuff.
And then you said you were also going to do some traveling in the beginning of the year or in the middle, first couple of months.
Yeah.
The big ones into Brazil, you said, right?
Brazil, yeah. Lollapalooza in Brazil. Coachella, which is one of my favorite things in the world.
So you're all booked already to go, or?
Yeah. My family's taking a vacation in Cozumel.
Yes.
I'm going. The band 311.
Oh, I know. I remember them.
They have every year on March 11th. They have 311 Day.
Oh, really?
In New Orleans.
That's
funny. And this is a funny, quick story. It was over the summer. I was out on Fire Island with a bunch of friends at Flynn's on Fire Island. And I had a really good time that day. Right. So I stopped in.
Indulge a little bit. Yes.
I stopped in this bar, TJ Finley's in Bayshore. Yeah. That is one of my favorite places, and it's right by the ferries. So when you're coming back, we get something to eat. And I wasn't really aware of my surroundings or who was talking to at the time or whatever. And I wake up the next morning and I check a text message from one of the bouncers. And he says, you're in, you're good, you're all set to go. Right. And I'm like,
what are you talking about?
Yeah, I'm like, where are we going?
Where we go? What happened last night?
So apparently he had told me about this 311 Day, and they celebrate all their music. They play like their entire catalog, and it's in New Orleans, and I love New Orleans. A great town. I've been there once for Jazz Fest.
Right.
And I apparently just pulled out my wallet and started handing money and said, I'm in. and
now you're booked on a trip.
Can I try that? Where's the money?
See what happens when you indulge a little bit? You wind up on trips to New Orleans. You don't even remember. Good thing he texted you, otherwise you would never know.
But I found that funny, and then I was like, oh, that's pretty cool, though.
It's
been a couple of years. I like it there.
Right.
Maybe see if I can get a show down there as well.
That's cool. Do a little gig while you're down there.
Yeah, it's a great city. I don't get to go down there enough.
Right. Yeah, no, it's a fun little town, fun little time down there.
Actually, the last time I was down there was right after the oil spill.
Oh, really?
So
oh, wow.
It was, to see that town kind of all pulled together, and see them all supporting the fishermen, and to see them all supporting, and still reeling from Katrina and everything. They were very strong. Town. They're very strong people, and they still celebrate life. And still, so it's very cool. I can't wait.
Great.
Well, it's almost that time.
Yeah. Just a couple little things before we go. Just some holiday false facts I just pulled up. A lot of people think that poinsettias are poisonous, and that it should be kept away from children. Although there is some poisonous aspects, some toxins in poinsettias, it's not poisonous to us. So that is false. So that's one thing. A lot of people say when you write and abbreviate Christmas with Xmas, that is anti-Christian, which is not the truth. The X comes from the Greeks, actually, which means chi or chai. So that's another false fact. The 12 days of Christmas, do you think they're before Christmas or after Christmas?
They're after Christmas.
They are, correct. But a lot of people think that they're the 12 days leading up to Christmas. That's why the person's getting a gift all the way through.
Now, that lead?
No, because if you think about the church season.
That's right. Well, that's what most people don't realize.
Right. If you think about the church season, Christmas starts from Christmas Eve.
Christmas Eve all the way through to Little Christmas. Right. Correct. So those are the actual 12 days of Christmas. Right. But a lot of people think it's the 12 days leading up to Christmas that you get a gift. It's not true. And the last one that was on this, I thought was kind of interesting. When it's 4 birds are calling, right? It's actually for collie birds instead of calling birds. So
collie birds?
Yeah, collie, C-O-L-L-Y, collie birds. So that's the real thing, but it has been changed, I guess, because nobody knows what a collie bird is. I don't know what it is either.
Yeah,
but,
I don't know either.
It's actually been changed over the years to calling birds. So my true love gave me 4 calling birds, and it's really my true love gave me 4 collie birds, C-O-L-L-Y, not calling birds. So. Figured that was interesting. I was looking up a couple little things.
That's good, though. That's great.
To end the show. And Citizens New Year's, can we put a little old angs on before we close out the show?
So until we meet you again
Yes, no, we appreciate you coming on today.
I'm honored to be part of the last show
No,
of the
thank you.
year.
You were great. Not only guest, but a musical guest, doing double duty today. We appreciate
So
that.
you know what? We're going to let him close it out.
You're going to let him close it out?
Yeah, close it out.
Thank you very much for joining us. I hope everybody has a very happy and safe holiday.
Yes.
And Happy New Year. Thank you
Right.
guys.
No, thank you.
We'll
Thank
see
you
you
for filling
again.
in tonight. I appreciate it.
And it's been a pleasure. It's always a pleasure.
Yeah, and we'll be back on
14.
yes, January 4th, though, not 4th.
Yeah,
January 4th for our first show of 2014, our anniversary 1-year show, and we'll have the top 13 hits of 2013 to go through that night too.
Exactly.
And we have music from Mike and Dan, if I'm not
Yes, I
mistaken,
believe
right?
so.
Mike and Dan are back on the show again. Lolly's bringing them back, so should be good. Happy holidays from
Merry Christmas.
Saturday on the Sound. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy New Year. We'll see you in 2014. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in, and we'll be back.